is from Space City TDECU Stadium, the home of the Houston Cougars. It is UFL kickoff on MHS2. I'm Justin Ozoni alongside first start of the greatest game in America, as it'll be the Houston Roughnecks taking on the St. Louis Battlehawks from Houston, as it feels great for football to be back, no matter what form it is in. As both teams, St. Louis was a very good team. It's the Alabama Stallions, or Birmingham Stallions rather, who have been tearing up all of these, I guess we could say, side leagues. Not necessarily, but XFL and now the UFL in the inaugural season, they opened it up with their first championship. Players looking to prove themselves and bring themselves to the NFL as your starting quarterback for the Houston Roughnecks is Nolan Henderson, and on the other side is Manny Wilkins. Anthony Becht, third season as a Battlehawks head coach. Overall record is 14-6 in the UFL. He was 7-3. And on the other side, the Houston Roughnecks, the home team in this matchup. Known as the Space City Houston, I'm going to rocket these teams to the playoffs, the start of an opening season. As the Houston Roughnecks are coming out onto the field. C.J. Johnson, his third season as the Houston head coach. He has a 6-14 record. As we are going to be set to get underway in about a minute from the Lone Star State. As this will be a XFL versus USFL conference matchup, as we'll have the national anthem.
Very own Leah Cheshire.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what's proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets' red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
And kickoff coming up next for the UFL season opener between the Houston Roughnecks and the St. Louis Battlehawks.
Dr. Danny Garcia, and Director of Human Research at NASA, David Bowman. Joining Danny Garcia and David Bowman is Houston Roughnecks head coach C.J. Johnson and St. Louis Battlehawks head coach Anthony Becht.
My face is like right there for most of the minute. Now, never. What's up, H-Town? I said, what's up, H-Town? Let's go! Let's go! Thank you for filling the ring. Drill, baby, drill. Let's have a great season.
That was Leon O'Neal Jr. talking. Wearing number 1, the safety. Hakeem Butler. Expected to have a big game on the UFL season opener. According to AI, Hakeem Butler wearing number 88 for the Battlehawks. On the other side, reminds you of Tank Dell a little bit. Justin Hall, on the other Houston team, wearing number 11, a wide receiver. And that'll be our matchup today. Justin Hall versus Hakeem Butler. Anthony Becht, the respected head coach. As we are getting set to get underway in about a minute. Finished first in XFL Conference last season with a 7-3 record. Not mistaken, he versed the Brahmas, which he fell to them. It was a close game until it started to be a pull away, and they were on one side of the UFL Season 1 championship against the Birmingham Stallions. As we are getting set for kickoff weekend of the UFL. Expect 2 games this weekend in MHS2. One on Friday, this beautiful 8 p.m. Friday night, 7 o'clock in Houston. It's 72 degrees, 79 humidity, 9-mile-an-hour wind. At TD-ECU Stadium, home of the Houston Cougars. Oh my. Houston Cougars, as we are getting set to get underway. It'll be the Battlehawks up first. From the 30, the kickoff will be moved up. Liftoff. On UFL Season 2, it'll be taken out the right side. It'll make its way through diagonal. And at the far side, we get to the 30, about at the 28, where it'll be taken down at the far side, and that'll kick off 5 seconds of the clock. We will get set to get underway. That was at the as Houston defense players to watch JT Tyler and Markel Robbie, Frank Darby on the other side. This will be a shotgun step man in the backfield. 84, Jake Sutherland in motion in now number 2. And now here's the snap. It'll go right up the seam, and that'll be looking to close way in. He's at the 34. It'll be second down for St. Louis. Manny Wilkins, the starting quarterback for the Battlehawks. 305 passing yards, 144 rushing yards, and 4 total touchdowns. 15 on the play clock, ticking down at 2nd and 5. It's a shotgun empty set snap. 4 wide receivers near side on the draw. It'll be taking across the 40. It's a first down for St. Louis. Jakor Pearson with the grab. 5'7". Small but mighty. First and 10 for Houston as clock will continue to roll. 5'7", 178 from Broward County, Florida. As it'll be gunman right. It'll be a man in motion. It's Sutherland out to the far side where it'll get to the 40, and he's trying to charge his way through two-man. A little feisty one of that as it's starting off Jacob Sailors, the running back that we've seen so far, wearing number 15. Time to go on the clock. Mark Columbia, the offensive line head coach. Wilkins 1 for 1 for 6 yards. Here's an under center snap, man in the back. It is Sayard in the back. It's Manny under pressure, looking out far side, two-hand to grab. At the 45, he'll be tackled down, and at the 48-yard line, it'll be third down for St. Louis. Clock ticking down still. We have not seen the clock stop yet, as this is 3rd and 3. As clock will be ticking down on 3rd. It's 2 for 2 for Wilkins today. The back, his Sailors lined up right to Wilkins. 3rd and 3. Clock down to 5. Showing blitzes Houston. Looking for a big stop. He'll take it back. At the 38, he's going to roll out far side. It's Wilkins. He'll take it, move at the 45, sliding down to the 40. Hits a first down, but a flag's down with 12:15 here in the first. It'll be Holden. It'll be Holden on Jawan Bushell Beatty. Jawan Bushell Beatty, he just held on as it just went around the defender. Jameer Jones, a big linebacker. This will be 3rd and 7. So here's that gun empty set. 3 wide, 2 wide far side, 3 wide near side. Here's the snap. Wilkins looking from the 30 under pressure, able to scramble through, able to get through one man on the 40. To the 45 now, looking at midfield, trying to charge his way in. Did he get it? Where are they going to mark it? And that'll be a move of the chains. It was a first down. It's Wilkins with a rather rough run as he had to charge through 2 defenders at the end, but he'll get the first down. He was getting harassed by, I believe, JT Tyler. Wilkins 2 for 2, 13 yards, 5 to go, or 6 to go on the clock as that'll be stopped with 11-16. They're going to take a look at the spotting it. Oh, it's going to be close. Short by 0.2 inches. Much less than an inch. Do you go for it on 4th down? What a stop! It'll be 4th and inches now. It will not move the chains. Fourth and less than an inch. Chase Allen and Sutherland in motion out far to near. Here's the snap. Right-handed handoff. Will he get it in the pile? Harassed by 2 men. There's a flag down. Taken down late. It was taken down late by Marvin Moody Jr. As there's a flag down with 10:52. Holding on Jaria Jones-Smith. That'll be declining. It'll be short on the marker. It'll be Houston ball in golden territory. 10:52. The Battlehawks are short. staying able to hold off on the fourth in less than an inch. 10:52 here in the first. Nothing yet. And we'll welcome you back from break. Here are the UFL kickoff players to watch. Linebacker Willie Harvey wearing number 51 and Mike Rose number 27. Kiki Chisholm, the number 1 wide receiver. Mike Rose, Willie Harvey on the St. Louis side. Players to watch today. It'll be ball in the St. Louis 49. It's under center. The back is Kirk Merritt. At the 49, time to go on the clock. Here's the snap, it'll be right-handed handoff. He'll get to the 48, only about a yard before getting smothered up by that big St. Louis D-line. Anthony Brown, the starter. 0 for 1. The backup quarterback, and he was questionable today. It'll be Brown. 2nd and 9. 9 to go on the clock. Clock will continue to tick. It's man right. Man to his left, rather. Brown out the near side. It's tipped up, and it is intercepted. It is intercepted at the 41. The Battlehawks have it. It was Cole with the interception. It popped up in the air, and it was a two-handed grab. And just like that, the Battlehawks take it right back. It took a carom, and right off the carom, it popped up right into the hands of Cole. It was intercepted right at Q Cole with the interception. And St. Louis ball from the 42 on the shotgun, man life affected. It's a reverse. At the 40, able to find some room at the 45. Get tackled down at the 42. It was a twosome of Houston players. It was Roney with a tackle on Jackson. Jackson, the second wide receiver, after here it is. Out of the gun, he'll hand it off right at the seam. It'll be a first down for the Battlehawks. Just short of the marker. It is 3rd down. As now it's 3rd and 1. It's Wilkins, 2 for 2, 13 yards. That's not going to third today. The back is Sailors lined up to the right. Wilkins in the gun. 2 wide right. It's a man in motion. It's Sutherland from near to 4. They're 34% able to flip it out to Sayward. Sayward at the 50. He's going to charge down for a first down at the 47-yard line. It's 1st and 10 as they'll move the chains for St. Louis. 25 on the clock. A nice little toss to Sailors. As here's 7, man in motion. It is Jahor Person. Says that one will be Sayard on the handoff. Sayard with room of the 40. He's going to get to the 39-yard line. Second down for St. Louis. It's 3 yards away from the marker. Seneca Walls, the quarterback coach, no-name NFL quarterback, here to help out with St. Louis. 8:05 on the clock, 15 on the play clock. Sailors 5 rushes for 19 yards. Jacor Pearson, the man to watch on the Battlehawks. It'll be a gun man left. Snap, Wilkins right up the seam. It's going to be a two-handed catch by the tight end, Jake Sutherland with the grab, a St. Louis native, I believe. Phil McKeegoen. I hope I said that right. He's 3 for 3. Wilkins today, 17 yards. It's Wilkins. The back is Howard. To snap it is Donovan West. Here's the snap at the handoff at the 40, able to get to the 35-yard line. That might be a little bit of a stretch. It'll be 2nd and long for the Battlehawks. Second and 10. No score so far. It's 6:55 here in the first. Shotgun. The left man is number 15, Jacob Sayers. And there's 2 backs there. It's Sayers off the handoff, looking for the front room. Going to charge up, has some room at the 20. Breaks down to the 15, and he's tackled down. It's a first down for the Battlehawks. It was a 21-yard gain as he got some room to breathe. Sutherland, the athletic tight end, with the block. It went through 2 men before a nice diving tackle, as Lewis was one of the men that was able to get blocked, and he was tackled. And here is the formation. They have to rush 4 to go on the clock. It's a gun. It's Pearson's in motion. He'll fake it to Pearson's. Wilkins from the 25 under trouble. It's Wilkins rather lay himself to the 10, to the 5, looking to stretch out and goes through. Oh my goodness! It's a charging big run by Matey Wilkins. It's 1st and goal. Clock will continue to run. Able to elude. After all in trouble, it's 1st and goal. Here, let's take off. Play selection, 7 rush, 1 pass. Here's 1st and goal. It's gun. Formation, it's a handoff to Sayard. Sayard got tackled behind the line by charging in Jameer Jones. He was held before. During the last drive, it's 2nd and goal for St. Louis. 4 ticks over 5 rather in the first. Hakeem Butler last season, 45 catches, 652 yards. 3 for 3 on the current drive, 9 plays, 54 yards as the man to watch, number 88, Hakeem Butler. It's a gun, the man right. As that's Pearson in motion, he'll fake it to him, he'll truck through at the 1 at the goal line. Inside the end zone, touchdown! Jacob Sayers will open up the UFL season. It's a 6. strike by St. Louis. It was right up the seam on the handoff by Manny Wilkins. It was a nice stretch after getting clamped up by Lewis and Markel Roby. UFL season opener, it's the Battlehawks on the board first after a charging 21-yard play by him. It's going to be a 2-point attempt. It's a gun. The man left is Howard. 10 to go on the play clock. 5 now on the play clock. Man in motion. He'll flip it to the small wide receiver. He's going to lob it back in the end zone. Oh, he could not get it just over the hands off the two-handed jumping try. Looking to full Houston. Just an overthrow by Pearson, as that was Saylor right up the seam on the goal line. He was able to get in for the score, and they'll take a break. 6-0. And we'll welcome you back. 9 ticks, just a tick under 440. It's a scoring drive, 10 plays, 58 yards, 538 Sailors with a 4-yard strike. They got the first 6 in, that's how it'll be. They failed the 2-point attempt as it just stretched over the hands of a man. It'll be Houston ball. It'll be St. Louis on the kickoff as it starts to get dim, as the lights are now on. 11 on the clock. It'll be right foot. A kick goes into the lights. It'll stretch its way back, and it'll go through the back of the end zone, as that'll be a ref whistle right away. 4:39, first and 10 for Houston. As 4:39 with Jacob Sayers with the first touchdown strike of the year. 5'10", 199 from Jasper, Tennessee. As it'll be gun, one man in the backfield. 35-yard line. From the down in the end zone will be right-handed handoff. Now he's able to get some room, able to get a 2-yard gain as he got right up the seam in the big number 99 Austin Failio with the tackle. It's I believe a Hawaiian name. That'll be 2nd down and 7. Clock will tick down As the first quarter starting to wind down, it's 88-4 the total yards. St. Louis leading in that category. As it'll be a shotgun snap to Anthony Brown. He'll send his Merritt in motion to the line. It'll be an empty step snap. Receives the snap. It'll be screen pass near side of the 35. He'll get to the 40. Trying to round the round. He's forced out of bounds near the 45. He was forced out of bounds by Cole. And it's third down for Houston. Calling money is Brown. Anthony Brown almost said Antonio Brown. It'll be left side. Back on the left of Anthony Brown. Here's the snap on 3rd and 3 in the pocket. Able to stretch it out far side to enter catch. He'll be short of the marker. It went right into the arms of Justin Hall, but he's about a yard shy, and that's where it'll be marked. 4th and 1 for Houston. Hall tied for most catches in the league. Trying to get his way through, but a nice tackle by Sebastian. As that'll be a forced away punt, a right-footed kick will be a deep ball, and it'll get to the 5, where it'll be high rise, and it'll be taken out at the 15, trying to get down to the 20, it'll get down to the 17 after a 3-man pile-up by Houston. Inside the numbers is where we will start off. St. Louis able to get their second straight stop. Up next is the BATTLEHAWKS offense. It was Sayard with the second drive, rather score, catching off on the interception. As we will head to break. And here it is now, 1st and 10. From the 16-yard line into man in motion, it's Pearson. And it'll be a flip back, faked it out far side, inside the numbers, and Sayer with speed. At the 20, he'll get down to the 25, one man on the 30, he'll get to the 35-yard line before getting taken down by a to some of Houston players. A gain of 19 yards, a strong start off the screen pass by Wilkins. He was able to fake the handoff, fooled me for a second, but able to get outside the numbers was Wilkins. Hit out the 25, able to get to the 35 before being taken down. Gunman right. Here's a snap at 7 to go. He's going to look. He's going to lob it down the field looking for Parsons. He got it at the 35. It's a lead catch by Parsons. Pearson, rather, with the grab, and it's 5 for 5, rather, for Wilkins. He was able to stretch it downfield and able to get it off to Pearson down the 35 before getting trailered out of bounds by O'Neal Jr. It's a slow start for Houston. 5 to go, man right on the play clock. Pearson in motion. I'll toss it up Pearson. Able to get far side inside the numbers out the 30, trying to spin around. Able to get to the 33-yard line. It's a first down for St. Louis. It's second down for St. Louis. Oh no. As it's buck 21, clock will continue to go in motion. .106. It's under center. The back is Sayard. It'll be forced out far side where Sayard looking for some room, trying to get breathing room, able to get to the, what seems short of the 25-yard line. It's third down for the Battlehawks. 49 seconds here on the clock in the first. It is 6-0 St. Louis. Third down, it's Wilkins, 6 for 6 for 72 yards. It's 3rd and 4. Total plays, St. Louis 25 for Houston. They've been dominating this first. 7 to go on the play clock, 3rd and 4. The backward is Jarvison Howard. He'll get it out to Howard in stride. Howard with a nice move on the 20. Able to get to the 16-yard line before being forced out of bounds. Some beautiful spinorama moves. It's out of bounds with 12 seconds. They'll be forced to do another play. That seems to be the clock is still in motion. And that'll do it for the first quarter. It is 6-0 St. Louis. And we'll welcome you back. St. Louis dominating this game, looking to strike once again. 74 rushing yards for them. They'll start off at the 16. It's under center. The back is Howard. Will fake it. It's Wilkins looking. Wilkins at the near side of the 20. He's going to take himself at the 15. Gets forced out. And it'll be second down for St. Louis. Looking for Hakeem Butler, who is right through the center. Couldn't find anybody who swatted through 3-man, so Wilkins decided to take it himself on 1st and 10. It was a designed run play, but he was forced out of bounds. Five to go on the clock. Gunman left. It'll be handed off at the 13. He did not get really anything there. He was stuck up in the pocket. 3rd down for St. Louis. Third down conversion, 2 for 3, 5.7 yards to go, 3rd and 6. 5 on the play clock, gun. The back is Sailors. He opened the scoring now from the 20. He's going to lob it, looking left side. It is caught at the pylon. It is Darby with the grab. It's 1st and goal. He was not there. He knocked down the pylon, though. And let's see. He is not going to get in there. Was really kicked out. As this will be 1st and goal from inside the 1. Back Sailor. Oh, with the dive inside. Touchdown. It's Wilkins with the St. Louis score. He jumped up on the pile, saying a prayer inches inside the 1, and he was into the end zone. That's a 12-0 lead for St. Louis. As St. Louis has been dominant, they're up by 2 scores, and let's see what the play call will be. They're 13-14 here in the second. It's going to be a 2-point attempt. It's a gun. The man left is Sailors. Sailors went to the near side. Empty set for Wilkins. 6 to go. He's going to run left. He's going to look to take it himself now before getting tackled behind the line. And that'll be go for 2 for St. Louis. 13-14 here in the second. It's a touchdown strike by St. Louis, and that'll put him up by 12. It was Darby with the first catch, and then the jump over the pile was Wilkins, able to score it before O'Neal Jr. came in. But that's a 6 fast full. 2 straight drives for St. Louis. Houston needs to step up. It is now all of a suddenly pitch black in Houston. It's black just like the Roughnecks, who are down by 12. It's been unsuccessful. As we are getting set for the kickoff, now adopting the new NFL hybrid kickoff. It's at the 35 for a touchback. It'll be kicked off from the 30. Go right for the kick, goes right up into the darkened sky, and it'll come out at the 5. It'll be taken out. It's a run straight up the middle, looking out far side, outside the numbers, at the right sideline, forced out of bounds. That's where Houston will start. 13:07 here in the second. It was Merritt with the run on the kickoff. First and 10. 20 on the play clock. 13:07 here in the second. It's first and goal for Houston. First and 10 for Houston. It's a shotgun empty set. Anthony Brown looking under pressure. Scramble away the far side. He's in trouble. Deep trouble on the right sideline. He's going to be forced out of bounds, forcing a negative play into maybe about a yard or nothing. It's second down for Houston. Second down for Houston. It's second down and 10, so nothing there. It's Anthony Brown right up the seam, a two-hand catch right into the chest. As that'll be a first down for Houston. It was Hall with the grab. As here's 3rd and 1. It's a man in motion out to the far side. Off the snap, it's going to be handoff right at the seam, and he's going to dig his way in. Did he get it? It is first down, Easton. He was able to dig his way through, barely got over the line, was Lingard. He's the back now, at least for that play. 20 to go on the play clock, ticking down. 11:43. 16 on the clock. Official true line measurement says first down. The nose of the football just went over from the 39. It's a gun. The man right is Lingard, and Anthony Brown is 3 for 4. That'll be handoff right at the seam. It'll get to the 40, but that's really it. Maybe the 41. The latest half through was down on his belly. It's Lingard with the run. It's second down for Houston. Off the shotgun looking is Anthony Brown out to the near side. He was heavily covered, as that one will stop the clock. It's 3rd and 8. They'll now continue the clock while in set. From the 39, that's where they will be. It is 3rd and 8. Brown, empty set, no backs in the backfield, 5 on the play clock. Looks to be a 4-man front, and that's what it'll be from St. Louis. Brown in trouble. He's going to get outside the numbers. He's going to take it himself at the far sideline. He's going to get to the 50 zone, 45-40, tripping down at the 43-yard line. It's a first down for Houston. The clock will continue to run down. As the clock will kick down, 9:50. It's 4-3-man motion out near side, trips left. One wide receiver, right will be a fake handoff. It's a deep shot. It's going to go down looking for a lead. It's going to be two-man coverage. It is lately popped out of the hands of Lawrence Keys and one of the quarterbacks, Chris Peyton Jones. It was a lob down the field on 1st and 10. Seemed to be cutting them off the guard before 3 secondary men came in. It was looking for Keys. Could not get him. And that was almost intercepted by Chris Peyton Jones in the end zone at the goal line. 2nd and 10. 3 to go on the clock. They have to get it off. They will. In just time. And getting scrambled up in the backfield is number 22, Merritt. As here it is. Gun, man left, 5 to go on the clock, 3rd and 10. Snap. Looking. His Brown, he'll fire right side. It is intercepted. It is picked off. He tried to spin around at the 30. It's St. Louis ball. Dennis with the interception. Snow Angels in the back of the end zone as we'll head to break. Another through an interception by Brown, and with a diving catch by Dennis. It is 12-0 St. Louis, looking to add on with 8:22 here in the second. And we'll welcome you back from break. 8:22 here in the second quarter. Week 1 starters Mike Panasiuk, and the changes, 0 changes from the 2024 lineup. 2025, there's 1 change. Abdul Beecham, the right guard. 8:22 here in the second. The Battlehawks, 78 rushing yards, 2 rushing touchdowns tonight. Sayer and Wilkins, 7. It's Pearson in motion. Here's the snap. It'll be dropped back as a reverse. Pearson playing that back from the 15. Looking over his options. He's scrambling to the 20. Outside the numbers. Wilkins will force That'll be a second down for St. Louis. He'll lose a yard. He's been perfect, though, today, Wilkins, when it came to throwing 8 for 8 for just under 100 yards. 2nd and 12 as he lost 2 yards on that run. Three on the play clock. Gone, the man left is Sayers. He's going to fake it. It's Wilkins inside numbers, forcing his way out. Going to get some extra yards. It'll be a holding, I believe, as the flag is down. Multiple pieces of laundry down on 2nd and 12. 7:36. The clock will be stopped. A 10-yard penalty from Hakeem Butler. Working against Rashad Williams. He was working against. Clock will start to tick down once again. Second and 18. Wilkins perfect on the throw. It's 2nd and 12. Or 2nd and 18. Snap. Wilkins gonna lob it out the far side. Is just overthrown for Rashad Williams. Just out of his reach. First incompletion. Rather, it was looking Damon Ahmedi. It's 3rd and long. Eight for 9 is Wilkins. 5 on the clock. 3rd and 18. Sayer came back, and now here's Wilkins. Looking out forward. Sayer now. Sayer trying to stretch past the man on the far side. Able to get to the 30. To the 35. He'll break through. Truck another man. Oh my goodness! He got the first down! Sayer, what a run! At the far side. It is 1st and 10 for the Battlehawks. Oh my gosh! He just plowed through. And just like that, it is 1st down, Battlehawks. What a run. Sailors had some daylight, able to make the most of it. It'll be a high snap, able to get off to Howard. Howard will be stuffed behind the line. It is 2nd down for St. Louis. Sailors coming out a well-deserved rest. He just went through multiple men. As Sailors had plenty of room, able to get down. It's a 2nd down for the Battlehawks. 2nd and 11, they'll use 1 yard. It's under center. Howard the back, 5 on the play clock. Looks to be a 4-man front. It will. He'll fake this handoff. Wilkins at the 40. He's going to look towards the midfield. He gets out of bounds. There's laundry down on 2nd 11. 5:06 here in the half. It is 12-zip St. Louis. Another holding on Jared Jones-Smith. That's his 2nd. All of them are being holding. Wilkins 9 for 10 for $113 on the yardage. Second and 21. Gun, the man to the right is, I believe, will be Howard, and here's the call on the snap. Howard with some room at the 30, trying to get through. He got tripped up. He's going to get to the 33-yard line. It's another 3rd down for St. Louis. 9 for 10 is Wilkins. Buck 13, 15 on the clock. Clock ticking down to 4:15, 12 zip. St. Louis will lead. No timeouts taken in this game. Empty set. It's 4 wide. It's going to be a screen pass. Pearson using a Jolie at the 40. Has room on the 50. Able to get to the far side of the 40. He's going to be trucked down at the 36-yard line. It's Pearson. What a run after the catch. There's a flag down low. It's in first down. He got trucked down by Drew Lewis. Clock will run. Out of the flag. Gun the back, Sayard. Wilkins will hand it off to Sayard. Sayard will break through. He's able to get to the 32-yard line. He was limping for a second. Took him a second to jump off and get started, which will limit his yardage. 3:37 here in the second. Total yards are 232 to 42. St. Louis dominating. Buck 43 yardage, 2 to go on the clock. Man in motion, and this will be a handoff. Up the seam, it was nothing there. Sayard maybe about 2 will get right to the 30. .239 here in the second. It is 12 zip St. Louis. 5 for 6 on third down, 9.7 to go. Usually from the 30. Now to get to the 32. Drawn back is Wilkins. He'll look to get it over. Sayard dropped the ball behind the line. It's 4th and 2 for St. Louis. They're 0 for 1 on the day. Here's the field goal try. Blankenship, 48-yard attempt, the light to the right. It'll be a timeout with 2 seconds as we'll head to the 2-minute warning. Into the 2-minute warning, it is 12 zip St. Louis. Trying to add to the lead is St. Louis. And we'll welcome you back at the 2-minute warning. It was right up the seam. And stared at some all open green. Could have went for a decent touchdown. It's been all Battlehawks, so some creative plays, a couple reverses, couple of this, some diddly-do. Says this will be... It was a field goal try. Iced a kicker by accident. 3 timeouts each side. The light to the right. 22 years, Rodrigo Blankenship in the NFL. The right-handed kicker, oh my goodness, it seems to be a fake. 9 to go on the clock. It's going to be a fake. Under center, 3 men huddling over, 3 to go, it's a timeout. At the 2-minute warning, 4th and 2, it's a timeout for St. Louis. Cal Casky, special teams coordinator / running back coach. And we'll go right back to it as a 48-yard attempt. Light to the right. He'll be set up at the left hash at the 40s where he will start. He's a right-handed kicker. Is Rodrigo Blankenship. Spent 2 years in the NFL. Snap good. It was low, but a kick is going to go right through the uprights. It is 15 zip St. Louis with 1:54 here in the half. It was a triple right through the left side of the uprights with buck 54. It's 15 zip. Houston needs a desperation strike. And we'll welcome you back from break. Just under 6 ticks here beyond the 2-minute warning. It was a field goal with the right hand to kick that went right through the uprights. Buck 54 in the second will be a right-handed kick. Lights placed at both sides on the right side of the stanchion, not the left side of the stanchion. 12 to go on the clock. That one will be kicked away. Right foot kick. It will be short out to the left side. And at the far side, it'll take a bounce. It'll go to the 10, where it'll be taken out to Houston ball. At the far side, he's going to be forced out of bounds at the 23-yard line. It is Houston to start off. First and 10, 22 on the clock. Buck 50. Gun man right, 3 wide left, 1 wide right. In motion. As it'll be faked on Dale Brown on the far side. He's able to get to the 25, trying to spin away his Hall. And that's Hall with a receiving catch right into a 2-handed catch into his chest. 25 on the clock. Buck 31. Need some desperation here. In the gun is Brown. Single back set, 3 wide left, 1 wide right. It's a 5-man front. It's Brown in the pocket, has some room, able to stretch it out far side. Where, we lost a ball. It's still on the ground, and Lau Lada's diving or running for it was Peter Tamopenu. Whistle down. Timeout, I believe. 30-second timeout for Houston. We'll head the break. 15 zip with Buck 11. 1-1-1. And we'll be back on this Friday football night. Buck 11, it's 15 zip St. Louis. And that's how the game has been today. 3rd and 4 for Houston. Gun, man in motion. Here's the snap. Dropping back, Brown will get it off right of the seam move. Falls incomplete, targeting Hall. 4th and 4 for Houston. One timeout knocked off for each side. It'll be punted away. That one will be right for the puck. There's a flag down, though. It goes high up into the sky, takes some bounces. Here the Hall did at the 20. At the near side, at the 30. It will get to the 40 before getting out the 45 out of bounds after a nose-headed tackle, forcing out Pearson. 57 seconds, but there's a flag down. Five in the backfield will be added up. Says it'll be a 5-yard penalty. 5 men in the backfield. It's an illegal formation. 32-yard return. Jacob Sailors has been nothing but a star this game. It was outside of the numbers. Jacob Sailors, 53 rushing yards, 44 reception yards, 97 total, and 1 touchdown strike. He had the first opening UFL touchdown of the season. It's a gun. The man left is Sailors. Wilkins, 10 for 12, buck 42. Wilkins in trouble. Wilkins will take himself right up the seam. He'll get to the 40, sliding down. He's going to be short of the marker. As clock will continue to tick. 45, 2 timeouts remaining for each side. Looking to waste time. 38 ticks. It's a man in motion. It's the tight end, Cam Sutton. He's going to go out the near side, lining up as a wide receiver. It'll go near side. Sayers. Sayers will get a first down, maybe. He's out of bounds. Where will they mark it? First down. .22 on the clock. It is a first down for St. Louis. They're in the huddle, going over the play. 13 seconds on the clock. It's a shotgun. The man right is Sailors. 3 to go on the clock. There'll be a snap off with 1 to go. Dropping back is Wilkins. He's going to launch it down the field. It's caught to the 15, trying to spin his way through. Not able to. It's Darby with the catch. With 19 seconds, it's a big chunk gain for St. Louis, as we'll have a whistle and a timeout for St. Louis. That's their second timeout of the half. Darby with the catch. Single high for Houston. Did not work out. A win right for the grab. Right to Darby on the catch. Able to get past the middle seat on the one-man high, and out the far side. It was a whole gather-up of players. Currently it's 8:26 p.m. in Houston, almost pitch blackout. It is very dark blue. First down and 10. 19 seconds here in the half. 12 for 14 is Wilkins for $166 on the yardage today. Refs whistling back them on the field. First and 10. 2 timeouts for Houston, 1 timeout for St. Louis left. Both teams have a challenge. Here it is, empty set for Wilkins. Looks to be a 5-man front for Houston. And 1 will back off, 4-man front. Wilkins with time. Wilkins going to look right up the seam and is tipped up, looking to reach up with his 2 hands, looking for Hakeem Butler. It did not fall. It's 14 seconds here in the half. That one was just right out in front. Butler could not bring it down. No catches, 1 target for Butler. 5 to go. Will fake the cadence on the first try. Second try will go from the 25, loving it at the far side, looking for the one-hand grab. He could not get it. Looking for a flag with 9 ticks. Third down for St. Louis. .166 left in the half. 166 yards for Wilkins. 9 ticks to go in the half. 19 on the clock. It's 3rd and 10 for St. Louis. Shotgun, the man ready to Sayers. 5 for 7 on 3rd down conversions. It's Akeem Butler will line up, stacking up on the near side receivers. 5 to go on the clock. It's Pearson in motion. Looking, 7 to go. Scrambling out. He's going to fire right side. Pearson got it. Pearson juggling out of bounds with 3 ticks. It is 4th and 9 for St. Louis. It most likely will be a field goal. And the field goal unit will come out. 3 ticks to go in the half. The field goal attempt. It seems to be a chip shot. Rodrigo Blankenship is back up. He's 1 for 1 on the day with a 48-yarder to start off. This will be 33. 1 for 1. The one was 48 yards. 8 to go on the clock. 5 on the clock now. It'll be a snap. Right for the hold is good. The kick, right footed kick goes right up through the uprights to end off the half. It is 18-0 St. Louis. Houston will receive the ball at the half. They have a deep hole to climb out of, as we will head to break here at halftime. It is 18-0 St. Louis. And we'll be back from break it with a right-footed kick. It'll come out of the 10. He's going to be able to get to the 20 on the far side. He's going to stay outside the numbers before getting tackled down. And that's where we will start off the first 5 seconds coming off the clock. 18 zip. Houston needs to find something. It's a new half. Pre-game odds were -6 and over under 37.5. You need a Houston strike somewhere. Where will it be? The gun, the man right is Merritt. And they'll have some confusion. It's Merritt. He'll just lead with his head at the line of scrimmage. It is 2nd and 10 for Houston. As he really got nothing there. It was a misread waiting, and he was just telling him just to go, and he got trampled down like tigers coming after its pride back. And it's a gun formation. Merritt with the ball outside the numbers, able to spin away from danger, but only able to get maybe at the 33, the most, being generous. It'll be 3rd down for Houston. 3rd down, Houston. 3rd and 7. 5 for 10 is Brown on the day, 21 yards and 2 interceptions, no touchdowns. Merritt's the back lined up right to Brown. 9 on the clock, 13:50. Here's the snap. Looking over his options from the 25. Under pressure, pump fires right side. It was over the hands of Hall. Now they're not Hall, but Kiki Chisholm. That's his first target of the day. It's 4th and 7. Number 3 getting stopped by number 3, Chris Payton Jones. It's going to be a forced punt. Punt goes right up. It's all right for the kick. It'll be taken away. And it'll go down skying high at the 22. It'll be taken out. Near side is a nice big hit. What a hit. Manny Wilkins that come back up and look to add to the drive. 13-11 here in the 3rd. It is 18 zip St. Louis. And we'll welcome you back from break. It is 18-zip with 13-11 here in the third. It's been a great game, and it's been an interception fest, though, as Anthony Brown is struggling in this game. He was a couple of touchdowns, 2 of them being rushes, and then 2 field goals to add on. Offensive leaders, Manny Wilkins, Jacob Sailors, and Jakor Pearson. Manny Wilkins for the first time this half. Under center snap, able to hand it off to Howard. Howard on the far side, going to get to the 40. He will try to do 2 man. He's going to be short of the marker at the 41-yard line. It is second down for Houston. 12:55 here in the third. Rushing yards are 109 to 30. St. Louis leading. Houston not able to get anything going. Under center, 2 tight ends in Sutherland and Allen. It's going to be hand off to Howard. Howard will be stopped behind the line after 3 Houston players came in. It's 3rd and short for St. Louis. Houston needs a desperate stop. Each team 3 timeouts and 1 challenge. They can challenge really anything. A lot of rule changes here in the UFL for this season. $13 for 17 is Wilkins. 167 on the day. Gun. The man right is Sayer. Now coming back in the backfield is Jackson. And, Sayers breaks through the midfield. Able to get to the 45-40 down the sideline at the 35, out of bounds. It's a first down for St. Louis. It was Saylor. It was some trickery by St. Louis. My goodness. As he almost got bammed out, but able to get through and able to let that gun start popping and rolling. $78 rushing yards, 47 receiving yards, 125 total yards, plus 1-6 strike. It was a 4-yard touchdown to open up a UFL. First and 10 will... Leon O'Neal wobbling off. 298 to 51 are the total yards. Two tight ends in, Sutherland and Allen. The back is Howard under center. Is Wilkins. It's a 4-man front. Howard fake handoff. Stepping back, looking near side. It is caught by Howard, the running back at the 30. Able to get up on his feet before getting trucked down. And another tackle came in late by Dennis. As it's been a great line today for this St. Louis team. 13 on the clock. 10:52 here in the third. Down to 8 on the clock, just setting up Panasiuk the center. 5 to go. They're going to have to quickly line up shotgun. Man left is Howard. It looks to be a 6-man front. 4 coming in. It's Howard getting stuck behind the line. Maybe about a couple of inches, but that's really it, as it'll be third down. Only a yard to pick up there. It is third down for St. Louis. 10:28. They're getting all their formations set up and ready. Five on the clock, 3rd and 4. Directing traffic, gets Jackson in motion. It's going to be a timeout. Oh, oh my. Manny Wilkins just said time out to make our personnel better while clapping his hands and laughing. They have messed up. I think it was because he messed up on the play call. The offensive coordinator was laughing. Exactly 10 minutes to go in the third. Pearson will come out from outside inside, lined up to the right of another wide receiver. Here's the snap. Dropping back on 3rd and 4. Wilkins in trouble. Wilkins line closing in. Wilkins in trouble. Wilkins will drop down. He's going to be short of the marker. 4th and less than a yard for St. Louis. They're going to go for it, it looks to be. They've been 0 for 2 today. As it's 4th and 1, 9:18, 4 to go on the clock on 4th down conversions. Rather 0 for 1. It's shotgun, man right to Sayard. Faking it to Sayard, dropping back. In trouble is Wilkins. Wilkins scrambling out of time. He'll fire far side. Nobody was home there. It's a turnover. Houston has it. $18-zip. First time since the opening possession. It's a roughneck stop. And we'll welcome you back. It's a QB change. Nolan Henderson. 5 games last season, 2 starts, 58%, 2 for 1 on the ratio. Man in motion, here's Henderson now. He will load a ball, staying in the gun, 9:06 here in the third. Coming up now is Merritt. He'll line up to the right of Henderson. Henderson looking from the 20, look near side, it's tipped in, almost intercepted. It's 2nd and 10. Anthony Brown on the sideline, 5 for 11, 21 yards, 2 interceptions, had 1 rush for 21. Single back set. Here's the snap. It'll be handed off, and it'll be at the far side. He'll get to the 30. He'll get to the 40. He's out of bounds. It's a Houston first down. Clock will roll. 15-yard run for Houston. It's 1st and 10. Here, out of the gun, Henderson, man of the left, it's Merritt. He will snap it, receiving it from the 35. He'll spin it. Now on the near side, inside the numbers. He's going to run outside while firing it right side. It's caught inside the chest, but it'll be incomplete. He caught it, but out of bounds. So a little bit of rhythm here from Houston. Now, ever since... with 15 on the clock, 2nd and 10. Henderson. Right is Merritt. 5 to go on the clock. From the 36, here's a handoff. He's going to take it right up the middle where we're stopped up by 2 men. Clock will roll. It's 3rd down. It was Merritt on the receiving end of that run, but got about 2 maybe. And he'll only be marked for 1. It's 3rd and 9 for Houston. Pass game coordinator is Eric Price. It will be a pass. 7:06 here in the 3rd. Empty set for Henderson. Under 7:40 to go on the clock. He's going to look over his option, trying to bring a man in motion. Down to 1, not sure where the clock is. It'll cut off the snap in trouble. At the 25, he'll get to the 30. Yes, that numbers. He's going to launch it right up the seam. It is tipped and incomplete. Right in between 2 men. It is St. Louis ball. After this 4th and 9, can't really seem that they'll go for it. It will be St. Louis ball as long as everything goes right. It was tipped up. It was almost caught. He just knocked it down. May have been under a little bit. It'll be punted away long. Right-footed kick goes up into the air. It'll be received at the near side. At the 20, he's going to get outside the numbers. Out to the 25. Gets tackled down just short of the 30. At the 29, it was tackled down and forced out of bounds by Marvin Moody Jr. We will head to break. 6:13 here in the 3rd. It's 18-zip St. Louis. No scoring here in the half. Here it is, first and 10. 6-12. He's going to run it right up the seam of the 40. Able to get to the 45. He's going to try to charge his way up to the 50. He'll get to the 47-yard line. Right on first down. It's a pickup of 19. .544, here's the snap. Looking over his options from the 40. He'll get it out near side. We're losing. Got a little bit of a turf monster. Was Howard. It is second down for St. Louis. Offensive comparison, total rush yards 157. Total yards for Houston is 62. Second and 6 for St. Louis. .14 for 19 is Wilkins, .72 on the yardage. Second and 6. Defense starting to come up. It's a four-man threat trying to get himself right up the seam as Howard. Howard will go up the right hash and he'll get to about the 45-yard line for third down. And it's St. Louis. 4:59. Max Duggan into the UFL a couple years ago. He's 6'1". Third in the Heisman Trophy race, just in front of C.J. Stroud. It is 3rd and 4. Empty set. False hike call. 4 on the clock. Here's the snap now. It's a four-man front looking over his options. He'll pass the near side of the numbers. It is caught by Pearson. Pearson will get a first down for St. Louis after getting all the punch out of him. His 5'7" self. 22 Heisman finalist Stenson Bennett, Max Duggan, C.J. Stroud, and Caleb Williams. Max Duggan, 2022 at TCU, 64 completion, passing yards 36-98, and passing touchdowns 32. Those two last stats would lead the Big 12. That's a handoff right at the seam for Sailors. Sailors will get about 3. It is second down for St. Louis. .22 on the clock, 3:33 here in the third. Slowly getting into the last and final quarter. No score for Houston. It's 18-zip. Manny Wilkins, 16 for 21, 184 yards today. Gunman right. It's Sailors. 3 on the clock. Here's the snap. He's going to hand it off to Sailors. Sailors at the left hash. Able to get a burst out of the 30. Able to get to the 25 before getting knocked down at the 22. It's the first down for St. Louis. 3 minutes here in the third. It's 1st and 10. .247. Down to 2:35 here in the third. Under center, he'll get it off near side. Sailors looking for the edge. He's going to get to about the 21-yard line before getting out of bounds. It'll be second down for St. Louis. Second down for St. Louis. 2:25. It's 2nd and 6. Rushing yards, buck 80 to 41. St. Louis leading in that category, of course. They're up by 18. 2:10. Current drive, 4:06. Clicking up. 2:04. He'll fake. Hike it hard. Cadence 2 on the clock. It'll hand it off to Sailors right up the right hash. He's trying to escape. He cannot. He got jumbled up by 2 men. Clock will roll as you can hear a drone. Third down. Buck 54, 16 for 21 is Wilkins. 14 on the clock, 3rd and 4. 18-zip, St. Louis will lead. Seven for 11 on third down conversions are St. Louis, 3rd and 4. Wilkins, 16 for 21. It's gun. Empty set. Wilkins calling inside of Russia. Running back, not too much of Sailors. It's been more of Howard this half. Hill looked audible at the line. 5 to go on the clock. Shotgun man right is Howard. Hill step back. It's Wilkins out far side. It'll be caught by the tight end, Chase Allen. It's a first down for St. Louis. It's another first down marker for St. Louis. It was a far side catch after dumping off the pass. And Allen will be short of the 10. He'll get to about the 13. Allen and Sutherland are in the back as Howard. Under center is Wilkins. Manny Wilkins. Under center gets the cadence off, able to hand it off to Howard out the far side, out inside the numbers at the 10. He's going to get past it at the 6-yard line. It's second down for St. Louis. 17 on the clock here in the third. Looks to be they'll try to get off one more play. Under center is Manny Wilkins. Back is Howard. Trying to force it offsides. 3 to go on the clock. One last snap. That'll do it for the third. It is 18-zip St. Louis. No score here in the third quarter. Full control as they'll start up at the 5-yard line. End of the third, 18-zip St. Louis. And we'll welcome you back. It's 18-zip St. Louis. Magnolia 2024 head coach of the year. Stallions look to do another repeat. It would be their fourth or fifth straight, I think. Sunday goals to do the Stallions and Defenders. 18-0. 6 and 12. 6 in the first, second, had 12. Under center is Wilkins. Wilkins under center, the back Howard. Snap, and to open up the first. It'll go right up the seam, and that one is going to be a run by Howard. Now taking down 10 in the fourth. It's third down and 3 for St. Louis. But Phil McKeegoin is one of the coaches for St. Louis. It's 14:37. 6:39 on this drive. It's been a very lengthy drive for St. Louis. 11 plays, 70 yards. Shotgun formation, man left. It's Howard. He's going to lob it. Looking near side. It is looking for no flag. It was looking for one on fourth and now it's 4th and 3. Look, it was targeting Hakeem Butler. It is 18-0. And they're going to do a field goal attempt, but they're going to use a challenge, I believe. It's a super challenge. You get one, unless you get it right, I believe. One challenge per game. And second one, if the first one successful, may challenge anything, ruling of including or potential fouls, must have one timeout remaining. Looking for defensive pass interference. If it does go, it'll be on Rashad Williams. It is a super challenge. One yard line, first and goal for St. Louis. 13:51. It is first and goal, 13:51. The clock will now start the tick. 22 on the clock. Shotgun, Howard the back. One wide receiver each side. Here the snap is going to be a fake. It's Wilkins. Wilkins stumbled, diving, end zone, touchdown! It's a Wilkins touchdown. St. Louis will build on their lead. It's 24-zip. He stumbled for a second at the 5, but he was able to dive his way in desperately, able to get through the goal line where the ball went over, went right into the end zone for a 6. For added 6 points, it's a 1-yard score. 1-point attempt from the 2-yard line. Timeout Houston, that'll be their first of the half. Just under 400 yards of offense, complete domination for St. Louis. $13.30. As it's 24-zip, St. Louis are going to go for a 2-point, or rather now it's a 1-point attempt. They thought about the 2. They will not have 15 on the clock. It's a shotgun man right as Howard. Man in motion, it's the tight end, Jake Sutherland. Set up along the line, he'll get a block. Howard right up the seam. Howard will drive, he's digging. Did he get it? Seems to be stopped short of the goal line. 24-zip. Domination by the Battlehawks. It's Manny Wilkins' second touchdown of the game. 24-zip St. Louis. 13:30 here in the fourth. Manny Wilkins is the man for this Battlehawks team. He's been all over the field today. He's been everywhere, every place. He has 2 touchdown strikes. Both of them near the goal line. Got some big plays to Darby. He stumbled for a second at the 5, but he was able to make his way in for the 6. It was a 1-yard touchdown on that drive. 7:43, chewing a whole bunch of time on the third quarter and getting a little bit here in the fourth. 12 plays, and now coming at the to kick is Rodrigo Blankenship. Blankenship will get it high into the lights. It'll come down to the 5, where it'll be taken out. Inside the numbers, looking over his after toward the 20. Outside of the 25, he's going to stumble his way down to the 24-yard line. It was Merritt who took it out with 13:21 here in the fourth. As it'll be 13:21, shotgun man left. Dropping back, looking, he's going to fire right up the seam, and it's caught as he ricocheted off the hit. As that is a first down for Houston. Nolan Henderson now is in. This is his second drive for Houston. First and 10, they're trying to get some sort of rhythm. They've been in trouble too, really unsuccessful. Shotgun man right is Merritt. Out of the gun, looking over his options. From the 35 of the far near side, it is incomplete. He tried to get it, but now there's going to be a flag down with 12:40. Getting held on to with Kiki Chisholm. Might be St. Louis. DPI, defensive pass interference. That's an automatic first down for Houston. Chisholm was tied up with Chris Peyton Jones. .12:35 clock will tick. 12:30, 14 on the clock. Shotgun, the man to the right is now Lorenzo Lingard. It'll be Lingard right up the seam. He only got about 2 yards before getting manhandled down by the big number 99, Austin Fiolio. It's second down for Houston, second and 9, 12:03, 20 on the clock. St. Louis is up by 24. Looking for some sort of live shotgun. Man left is Lingard. Henderson in trouble at the 50, in trouble. Henderson will get to the 40. He's going to charge his way out to the 40, rather the 37-yard line. 1 for 4 is Henderson for 16. Almost got sacked. A rough little run for the Roughnecks. The Roughnecks are not on the board. 3rd and 7. Gun, one back, single back set. Looking. He's gonna look far side. Oh, broke his ankles! And he's gonna get the first down. It went to Kiki Chisholm. He thought it was pass interference, but he did get the first down. Heated at the ref. Shotgun man left. 1st and 10, 10:43. It looks to be a 4-man rush. That's it'll be a 4-man front. In the pocket, able to scramble to the far side. He's out to the numbers at the 35. He's going to take it himself. There is a flag down, though. It's Henderson with about a 4-yard rush, getting into it, mixing up with Olak Fatukasi holding on the offense. It is Zach Banner with the hold. .10:33. .20 on the clock. Shotgun, the man left is Merritt, I believe. Looking at the shotgun from midfield. He's going to draw back to the 45. Firing far side, man wide open. It's Hall. Hall will get just past and just got stuck up on 1st and 20. He's going to make back all the yardage plus more to second down for Houston. Justin Hall. Starting to get a little bit with Cameron Kelly. 2nd and 1. Henderson's 3 for 6, 45 yards. Hall 4 receptions on the day. 5 to go on the clock. 9:46. Shotgun snap. He's going to hand it off over the right hand. It's Merritt. Merritt getting tackled behind the line. 3rd down. It looks to be hunching in pain a little bit. Not Merritt, but the defensive player. Chris Garrett. But he seems to be fine, out of breath a little bit. It's gun single back set. 3 wide right, 2 left. No tight ends here. Henderson will step up. Near side, inside the numbers game. He'll get outside of the 20. He'll get to the 15. Out the 11. Henderson with a nice run. It's 1st and 10. Looking to get Houston with a strike. Using Henderson's little quick petite burst. .846. 3 for 6 is Henderson for 45 yards. Current drive, 440, 61 yards, 7 plays. From the 11 gun, man right is Merritt. 5 to go on the clock. Out of the shotgun, he'll receive the ball from the 19-yard line. It fell incomplete after looking for Kiki Chisholm. It's 2nd and 10 with 8:30. Clock stopped. Gun, the man right, is Merritt. 3 wide left. It looks to be a 4-man rush. 3 in the backfield lined up left. Here's the snap. He's going to do a blitz pass right through the seam. It fell incomplete. Right through 3 defensive players looking for the number 1 wide receiver, Kiki Chisholm. Henderson's 3 for 7 for 42 yards. Under 8 minutes now, 25 on the clock. It's 3rd and 10 for Houston. 1 timeout knocked off for both teams. The only super challenge used by St. Louis, which went in a new rule on the UFL this year, is that you can have more challenges. Shotgun, the man right is Merritt. 3 to go on the clock. It's shotgun. He's going to receive the snap. From the 20, Henderson's going to lob it near side back of the end zone. Looking for a one-handed grab was Emmanuel Butler, but it'll be incomplete. It's 4th and 10. It is a 30-score game. .720. They're going to challenge for pass interference. It'll be a super challenge for Houston on 3rd and 10. And with Butler against Peyton Jones. So it'll stay as incomplete. Houston will lose their super challenge. It'll be 4th and 10. Therefore, no more super challenge for Houston. Fourth and 10, and they will also lose a timeout. Houston has not scored today. 7:20 here in the 4th. Henderson's 3 for 9, 42 yards. Henderson will be in the gun. Empty set. Die-hard Houston fans out in the stands, not so much of a great day. It's 4th and 10. They have to get to the 1-yard line. Maybe they'll get in zone here. 3-man front. 2 extra lined up to the right. It'll be 4 men on the front looking down the near side. It was almost intercepted. It was swatted away. And it'll be St. Louis ball. It was Kelly with the swat at the 1-yard line. St. Louis steps up after a beautiful put-together drive by Houston. Full store. Not really great fan of that pass selection. Trying to force the haul, but that'll do it. It's 7:15 here in the 4th. It'll be St. Louis ball coming back inside their own red zone. And we will welcome you back. Hakeem Butler was the man to watch today. Is not really getting targeted much. Touchdown leader. Oh, well, really just a lot of leaders on the St. Louis team, but not able to get past San Antonio. They were upset by them. Max Duggan and Manny Wilkins, the new QBs on this, the newer, at least, QBs unlocked. It is Max Duggan. 7-15. Duggan will get a run at the 20 inside the numbers, able to hurdle through, man, able to get to the 28-yard line. First down, St. Louis, a nice little 15-yard run. Played at TCU from 19 to 22, was a Heisman Trophy runner-up in 22. 23 was a 7th-round pick by the Chargers. Duggan, gun, man right. Is Howard not seeing really much of Sailors? Well, deservedly, he's done a lot of his good time today. Is that's going to be in the right seam. And at the 40, able to get out on the far side. He's outside the numbers. Howard able to get some room at the 40, out to the 35, 30. Out the far side of the 20, to the 15, 10, 5. Touchdown! It's a touchdown for the Battlehawks. Jarvion Howard, what a run! And a touchdown will put the dagger right on this game. What a run! Who was able to, as Howard had all green ahead. Right after getting through some man of the midfield, and he was able to get through outside the numbers, and then at the far sideline, he was all gone. The drone following him, able to get ahead, showing the speed of big running back. And here's a one-point try. They've not gotten any sort of extra point today. That's their 5th touchdown. He's going to fake it. Wilkins will charge inside after a little dig. It's a Uno strike for St. Louis. That'll add an extra tick on this game. It is 31-zip. What a run by Jarvion Howard. All St. Louis, 6:21 here in the 4th, 31-zip. Howard. Have a day. Both running backs have been elite. It was Howard with some nice moves somehow. Just been a great day. Sailors, Howard, the dynamic running back duo. That's how you play a football game. 6:21 away from Houston getting shut out. Kim Butler having fun watching on film from the 30. One will be right in to kick right into the lights. It's going to be high up kick. It's going to be a steep kick. It's going to come out of the 10. And now he's outside the numbers at the far side. Trying to look for some room on the far sideline. Able to get to the 35-yard line with 6:14. It is a 1st and 10 for Houston. Pre-game odds were -6 for St. Louis, 37.5 of the over, whatever. Gun Henderson, here's the snap. Dropping back from the 25, looking over his option, trying to shuffle. He's going to have the far side outside the numbers. It's going to be... Oh! Is that caught? It is not. On the ground. Incomplete. It is 2nd down. On a target Keys. Shotgun man life. It left it's a 4-man front. That's exactly what it'll be. Inside the pocket, he's going to get a right hand and throw right off it too. It'll be Keys where the catch will get about 3 yards before getting tackled right away by Fatu Kasi. It is 3rd down. Henderson 3 for 11 today for 42 yards. Shotgun, man left is Merritt. Stepping back from the 30 inside the pocket, dancing like a ballerina. Is going to get on the 38. He's going to first down at the 50. Able to get to the 45, 40 outside the numbers, out the near side of the 30, out of bounds. Henderson, what a run. It is 1st down for Houston. A mobile quarterback is Henderson. Just about able to get to the 30-yard line. That's exactly where they will be. It'll be 1st and 10 for Houston. Gun, the man right is the back man right. It's shotgun. Here's the snap. Looking over his options. Near side. Outside the numbers. Henderson's going to use his feet once again. He's going to be able to get to the 25 before running right out of bounds. Geico. A play called Geico. Interesting. It's 4 for 12 today's Henderson for 44 yards. Has a 1-yard completion to Keys before. Henderson, though, using his legs. It's a shotgun formation from the 24-yard line. 4-man front, that's exactly what it'll be. Deep in the pocket, he's going to step up, firing, and oh my goodness, he couldn't get on target. 4:07. 33 on the clock. Donnie Abraham is the defensive coordinator for the St. Louis team. Down to 27 o'clock, 3rd and 4. Henderson is 4 for 13 for 44 yards. He was targeting Merritt. 3rd and 4. Seven on the clock. Gun from the 24-yard line. Man right is Merritt. 1 to go on the clock. He's able to get off near side. It is caught. It's Kiki Chisholm. He will charge his way to the 12, I believe. Chisholm. 3:25. First and 10. 3:03. 5 to go on the clock. Here's a snap. Lunover's after it to go out to the 5 where it was caught. A nice little late hit. It was Cam Sutton, his first catch. Lucas Dennis with the tackle. .237 here in the fourth. Second and 3. Hits a gun. The man left his merit. Snap. Dropping back in the pocket. It'll go near side. Wide open. Touchdown. It was right into the chest. That's the first strike. It was Justin Hall with the touchdown catch. And that's 6 on the board for Houston. So they will not get shut out. At least something for pride against these home fans. Of course, not one of the greatest games, but take the points you can get. You have to go for 3, don't you? Hall falling at the goal line was able to get it in. It was a ball right to his chest before securing it with 2 hands. They want the left hash. It's going to be a 2-point try from the 5-yard line. Left hash is where they'll be set up. Henderson. The back is Merritt. Trips right. 1 wide receiver left. So is a tight end seeming to block. And now near side is Henderson. Right side throwing. It was dropped at the near side of the end zone by Vasher. That's TJ Vasher with the drop. 2:24. They will not be shut out, but the Lone Star Stadium will get something on the board with 2:24 here in the game. 31-6. You can go for a 4th and 12 from your own 28-yard line to get to the 40 instead of an option for an onside kick. If they get it, they will retain possession. It is 4th and 12. 2:24. What will they draw up? Have to get to the 40 to retain possession. Shotgun. The man left is Merritt. Here's Henderson now. Dropping back. He is sacked! But there's a flag down. It might be a horse collar. Automatic first down is a 15-yard penalty. That'll be a face mask as he grabbed him back in the cage. Danu with the infraction, wearing number 7 for the Battlehawks. As he caught him in the face mask. Here's shotgun man left. Dropping back is Henderson. Henderson in trouble. Henderson in trouble. It'll be incomplete. It'll be 2nd and 10 with 2:04. $10:49. We will head to break for the 2-minute warning. 31-6. And we'll welcome you back at the 2nd and 10. The first one went incomplete as we're at the 2-minute warning. Here it is out of the shotgun. From the 30, drop back, looking right side. It'll be overthrown out to the blue 10 on the sideline. And then it'll be 3rd and 10. The pregame odds were -6, but I'd say they covered definitely. Four down territory. Eight to go on the clock. Out of the gun, looking over his options. Under pressure, he is brought down. It is 4th down for Houston. Tamo Ipinu with the tackle. It'll be a 5-yard loss. It's 4th and 15. They're going to have to go for it. Clock ticking down, buck 34. Gun, man left, it's Merritt. Here's the snap. From the 30, looking over his options, under pressure. He's going to scramble out. He is tackled down. He is brought down. It's another sack. Oh, how rough do What a game for the Battlehawks. Tamu Paynow again. That's another sack for him. That's 2 straight sacks. XFL, the player of the year, 1st and 10. Victory formation, that first knee will go. Letting the clock tick down, taking a well-deserved 31-6 victory. Eight to go on the clock, 39 seconds. Victory formation, and that one will be taken once again, and that'll do it. The St. Louis Battlehawks will top the Houston Roughnecks as they limit them to only 6, while St. Louis has 25 more with 31. What a game this has been. St. Louis had the start. It was competitive back and forth, but after an interception, it went to one Sawtell before Houston with a late strike. But then coming back was a long run by Jarvion Howard. Good night. From MHS2, I'm Jess Jones, numbered alongside St. Louis, 31 in the Roughnecks with 6. Good night.